Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle. We'll be playing the big man versus Viego. Should be easy enough. One thing with Amumu, when they got a lot of auto attack champions, Bel'Veth, Viego, Xayah, you have a pretty good time. Amumu's E gives him physical damage reduction, and then if he's hit by an attack, then it reduces the cooldown of that E. So long that you're on top of those guys as you're getting hit, you're having a good time. If you get outranged and whatnot, not as good. For once in my life, we'll start the red buff and then just path up. With the enemy laners, they have both Ghost and Ignite, so combat summoner spells. Since we're playing a tank for once in our life, we can actually, quote, help the allies. So that's what we'll be looking to do. Looks like Viego starts on the top side, and that's fine with me. For the runes here, we have Conqueror, Triumph, Legend, Haste, Last Stand, Cheap Shot, Ultimate Hunter. The Conqueror, the Last Stand, and the Cheap Shot, giving us extra damage. And then with that Legend Haste too, that gives you ability haste on your basic abilities. So that's going to be our E and our Q. Doesn't give you any ability haste on the ulti. And that's where Ultimate Hunter comes in. Ability haste for the ulti, how about that? So we don't have to invest into any ability haste early, which is very nice. For some reason, those items suck. So regardless if we build into a tank item or the Leandries early, we'll still have our ability haste for our basic abilities, which means both more tankiness and more damage. Basically just sticking on the full clear for now, where Urgot is already dead. That's a shame, but nothing for me to compensate. We can, quote, help our allies, but we can't save them from themselves. Just the world's most basic full clear, yep. I would like the men's 4, short on the sides. Red Krug Raptor Wolves into blue buff there, yep. Smite that bad boy. As we finish our clear on the top side though, that puts us in position to gank mid and top. But here's my problem, Bob. Top lane's pushed in. Mid lane's pushed in. I can't, quote, help my allies if they're both pushing in the enemy. Because if we know that Viego started top side, that means he's going to end his clear on the bot side. And that means the enemy laners are going to play safe. Well, wish me luck. Let's kill this Scuttle Crab. Since there's a ward in that pixel bush, if I'm going to gank top, I have to go through the enemy red side. But I have some time to kill here, where I didn't start Raptors. Now, Viego could gank right here. Anytime now. Alright, so he shows bot side. Let's go top lane. 22 seconds on our Krug, so I want to, quote, help my allies here. I need Bel'Veth to commit to the play, that's for sure. Urgot's not exactly making it easy for us. Walking right at her past the minion wave. Let's get out of here. Faded Ashes into the bot side. Faded Ashes gives us 30 ability power and that burn damage to the camps. The burn damage to champions is whatever. The burn damage to camps is 60 seconds over 3 seconds. Or 60 damage over 3 seconds, and that's pretty good. Apply that multiple times and we clear a whole lot faster. Especially the big parts of the camp. Man. Krug, Gromp, Red Buff, these guys are the ones that take Amumu forever to kill because they have such high HP. And purchasing any ability power too, you're just speeding up the clear. Every single ability has an AP ratio on it. As we clear our camps now, we'll hit level 5 pretty soon. I don't have to play for top side either. I could just play on the bot side since the dragon is up. Skipping my blue side camps runs a risk, but one that I'm willing to pay right now to try to, quote, help my allies. If I'm in position here, it's a lot harder for the Viego to gank, but he's just doing his wolves, and my bot lane's not laning. Helping my allies. Let's start the dragon then. Listen, if nothing's happened, the dragon is one way to make it happen. Let's do this. Stun onto Alistar. Twisted Fate, getting in there. Q. Auto, E. Nice. We can keep it going here. Reliant Soul flying in. Oh, Q. Not my best work, guys. But we're eating the damage, so you know, that's pretty good. Flash away from Vladimir. And it's time for Dragon. I'm actually going to have to take these fruits real quick, because Hextech Dragon starts dealing a lot of damage when it gets low. Not too bad. We smite that at the start so that we can use the second one here. Let's get out of here. The enemy is respawned and is back on the map. Hail drived into the ground. Well, that worked out pretty well. As a Amumu, your skirmishes are very strong, so in that case, we follow the play on the map, the play being that Viego's pathing bot side, and the dragon's coming up. So that makes it where, if we're going to get involved, first we need level 5, we got that off the raptors, and then we need to get into the river. That gives us options. And luckily, a play happened, and the enemy super committed to it. So we got involved with the skirmish regardless if it panned out for us or not. That's how you do it on Mr. Amumu. Now, the play is done. We got the objective. We can concede those void grubs on the top side since we got the dragon, and then play selfishly for a little bit here so that we can get our next level up, giving us level 6 and giving us access to that ulti. So we'll do the red buff into the Krugs here. Off the reset, we got Amp Tome and Ruby Crystal. Gives us more damage, but also more tankiness this time. And we're really looking for the completion of that Holy Andres, but 1,300 gold away. It's going to be quite a long time, so with that in mind, we don't have to be too pressured to make anything big happen. With our ulti, deals magic damage and stuns the enemy for 1.5 seconds, but also applies Curse, which marks the enemy, and they take an additional true damage for the magic damage they take. So we're going to amp our allies' damage by quite a bit. Everyone but Urgot deals magic damage this game. As we clear the top side here, you know, we get some golden XP, but it's nothing special. At least off this camp I get my jungle pet upgrade. Urgot's cruising for a bruising here, but I'm in position. Red card. Trying to nail the Viego here. Q, W, E, ulti, auto, Q, and that guy is dead. Noob down. That's another assist for me. If I got the kill, we'd be talking. I'd have that full Leandres, but back to the blue buff. With our ulti down, even more reason to farm. The mistake that Viego made there is that, one, it took him a long time to do the Void Grubs, but then he tried for an attack on Twisted Fate afterwards. Not what you want to do. Too easy for me to react to that. We'll get our level up. Man, if I could just get 100 gold. Anyone got 100 gold, huh? I could get a whole Leandres. Into the top lane, Bel'Veth. We have a question for you. Do you want a random die here? Let me know. Even just waiting around for 30 gold on the map here is not the worst thing ever. Put a ward down for Mr. Urgot. Deal some damage to this guy. Q. Auto. E. Moving. Auto. Moving. Auto. Moving. Auto. E. Damn. I took a turret shot with the W. A bit much. We got the Leandres. It is what it is. Rest in peace to the bot lane. It's always comforting to know that it wouldn't have mattered if I was there too. Since Leona wasn't there. Anyways, Leandres gives us 90 ability power, 300 HP, percentage HP, max health, magic damage, burn, and that percentage damage increase. Well, Urgot dies. Urgot, I know I went ham, but come on. Clean up some camps until our ulti is up here. JK, the play is happening right here, right now. Now these guys are dying, so I don't have to Q in. If I Q in, it's a bit much. W, E, ulti. Auto Q. Moving. E. Moving. Stay on top of him here. Smite. E. I can't fuck with the big man. Yeah, last time you got lucky, okay? Let's do my wolves and then just reset with the dragon coming up in 30 seconds. We did spend our ulti, but with blue buff, it will come up a little bit sooner. We get more stacks on that ultimate hunter by getting those unique takedowns. And that's that. Let's get out of here. Get some Ninja Tabby. Now, good luck to the enemy team. Ninja Tabby, probably Abyssal Mask coming out. You guys are in trouble. Ninja Tabby Sweeper Control Ward. How are you dead in their jungle, Aurelian Soul? So much for playing for Dragon. Well, this is kind of awkward. If I can't farm a lot while they're taking Dragon, that sucks. Ninja Tabby gives us some armor, extra movement speed, and that reduced damage from auto attacks. For each point that we put in that E as well, we get reduced physical damage taken, so that's nice. There's just no play to be had on the Dragon, so what I'll do is clear my Raptors and then waddle on to the top side. Gold card. That's a lot of damage. Flash QW. Moving. Just wait it out right here. See if Mr. Vladimir wants to random die. Because he does not have pull, and if TF gold cards, then he dies. Vladimir with the expert move walking away. Now, I don't have ulti for this play. Waiting. Q, W, E. Wish me luck, man. It's all Jesus. Q, E. Moving. Auto. E. Auto. Can't fuck with the big man. Ay, 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 ay. Q. What is the math, Bob? I've said it so many times in so many videos. I thought I was going to die for sure in that fight. Like, what is the math? Why doesn't Amumu die there? Every single time I go in, like a brave little man, like, I always live. And it's the stupidest, silliest shit to me. I didn't even spin my ulti, man. Didn't even have it. Let's clean up some camps and get a reset off to the tops. To the top side, question mark? What if we just killed bot lane, you know? What if we just... Let's just react to the map. Listen, whenever you go back to your camps, you're in a defensive mode, so it's up to the enemy to attack. I would imagine Alistar just flanks this guy. And I would be right. Q, W, E, ulti, onto Xayah here. Auto, moving. Q, moving, E. Moving, auto. Q's coming up, just a matter of time here. Tanking. QE. We are not going to die to those turret shots! Nice. A play came to us. Because I read the map, I was successful. Don't tell this to new players. You have to pay attention to the minimap to have success. I don't know, Abyssal Mask feels like a bit much, I'll be honest. Thornmail looks pretty good, Sunfire looks pretty good. Well, we already have the Leandries. Let's go with Thornmail. Giant Spell, Bramble Vest to the top side. Thornmail gives us a good mix of both armor, HP, and then anti-heal. As well as bonus damage if they hit us, so that's nice. Mr. 1 and 4 Urgot, I'm going to have to kill your big-ass minion wave. Well, that's Audi Bob Schmouty. What I want to know would be if Viego's on the Rift Herald here. Rest in peace. As everyone's random dying, I have a big-ass shutdown, so kinda stinks. All I have to, like, I just watch them all die here. Control ward moving. They're contesting the Raptors. It's nothing super important, so it's not like we have to fight them. It's not every day that I'll just fully concede the play, because, like, you should try to get involved. Just no one's doing nothing, so if they're random dying and then not even defending a turret, it sucks. Rest in peace. She might be freaking out at this point. Well, what do I do? I'm gonna lose! Just let it happen. You don't fix it right here, right now. You let it happen, and your opportunity will come. Bel'Veth overreaching just a little bit. She'll finally die, just give it a sec. And now, enemy's gonna siege mid, just give it a sec. Might not even be on this turn, but my opportunity will come. Little WE right there. Taking this farm from Urgot don't matter, because he's a 1 and 4 loser with baloney items and a low credit score. 40 seconds on the dragon. We got the Thorn Mail off taking that turret, so let's reset. The Rift Herald is for winners, and that is not what I would describe my teammates as. Thorn Mail, Control Ward. We can look for some magic resist now that we've got 2 armor items. To get that Abyssal Mass second would just be a bit too much because the magic resist just isn't as useful in the early game. My teammates are massively scattered. Nothing important's happening, so I'll farm the camps. The main deal here is to go with the flow, watch the map, and react. And do it quick. Everyone's topside. Is my allies there? No. Are we fighting there? No. It's time for dragon. Cute. With the Leandries and the W, we kill the dragon pretty quickly. We're maxing that Q second as it gives us more damage and less recharge time, so that effectively means more Qs. Having more CC in the mid game is way more important than having more damage. That W max comes in later. They don't have a turret here, and they've all been playing topside, so I can actually get a flank on the enemy and then try to surprise them. Ideally, we would get onto the Xayah. They still might not know that I'm here, so that's good. And then we're waiting for them to commit or flank my allies. Alistar's in, and here we go, Bob. Q, W, E, auto, ulti, auto, E, Q. Wish me luck. Well, we dealt a lot of damage. Okay, they're cleaning them up. Good. It's a 1 for 3. That's a job well done, Amumu. I don't know if I get Abyssal Mask. TF is AD. Nah, I get Abyssal Mask. No Magic Mantle, Control Ward. We did the impossible, Bob. We want to fight with this team. See what I mean? My time will come. If you try to force a fight as your allies are random dying, that's bad. When you do a fight, whenever the conditions are good, that's good. Let's clear some camps. 1 minute on my ulti. I forgot to mention we're level 11 now, so that gives us our second point in our ulti. Reducing the cooldown and increasing the damage. As you enter the mid game, your Ultimate Hunter should be pretty stacked up, and you'll have your second point in your ulti. And that means a lot more ultis more often, so you need to be making plays as soon as that bad boy is up. 30 seconds on it, we'll clear Krugs, and then we're good to go. With no objective up, we can use the smite. Let's have fun. Let's be ourselves. Just kind of following the map here. Twisted Fate is out of his fucking mind, but like... Ay, ay, ay. Sweeper moving. Okay. Q? Holy moly. Smite, auto, E? Okay, Q? Well, I've missed everything, TF. E, W, auto, moving. Well played, TF. Q, ulti, auto, E, moving, auto. You only got so far to run. Apparently it's far enough. Damn, if I hit any Qs in that fight, that would have been good. Write that down. Hitting Qs on Amumu is good. Well, they're all dead. The objectives to take are going to be the turrets, though, so the ulti is down. I'll be farming for a little bit here. I'm waiting for my allies to be in position for an attack on the turrets, really. Oh, Q? Gosh. She has Merc Treads and Whitson. Damn! Already careful. Aurelian Soul is no Twisted Fate. If we all random die here, they could do Baron, too. Aurelian Soul just doing nothing, you know, not hitting the turret, just dying. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Careful, 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 waiting. Q, W, E, auto. Pulling them in here, playing it slow, playing it slow. They're all stacked up. Playing it slow. It's up to them to win that Baron, Bob, so. W. Okay. Guys, hello. Pushing mid does not win this maneuver here. It's time to go in. W-E. Smite. Ah! Auto Q. Just let it rip at this point. Spamming the E as I'm moving forward. Doing what I can. Clean them up, boys. The main deal there is that we gotta go in first. As Amumu, you're the tank. Was my TF and Urgot fucking around pushing mid? Yes, but listen, you go in, it's fine. Do a little die. They got a Baron buff, but only left on 2 of them. What the fuck are you gonna do with that, huh?
Triple kill.
Baron buff on 1 of them. What the fuck are you gonna do with that, huh? Kindle Gem, Negatron Cloak. Fuck Abyssal Mask, man. I could get this. That's so much stronger. This is all so much stronger. Ideas. My team's pushing, so I'm going to take the base gates to get to the enemy blue side so that I can kind of bolster the position here. We should play for the dragon coming up, though.
Your team has destroyed
Stun. Q. Auto. E. We gotta hold our ulti for the real team fight, not just a random pick. Once you're later in the game, do not ulti a single guy. It's fine in the early game because these big team fights don't happen. Q, auto, E. Moving is fine, is fine. E, moving is fine, is fine. Q, E, moving. Ulti! Ish. E, moving. Auto. Push mid. Push mid. Although that dragon is up, it's not a dragon soul. We just killed so many of them. These guys have TP. We got great siege potential. Let's try for it. Come on, Betsy. Q. Nice. Q, W. They FF'd? What the? TF, the man. Final score 7-3 and 14. Leandri's dealing 3,000. With Thornmail dealing 1,000. Alrighty. GG. Happy ending. Amumu, the big man. When they were all random feeding, you know. It's not that I got worried. Just felt a little nothing inside, you know. Alrighty. Final damage dealt. 18,000. And damage taken, 22,000. With Conqueror healing us for 600 and Last Stand dealing 300, Cheap Shot dealing 700. Very good rune setup for Mr. Amumu nowadays. I think the Aftershock is just not as good. Because now the Conqueror page gives you that Legend Haste. It's so beast. More Q and more E is so good. And then with Leandri's as your first item, curving you, like this acts like your bruiser item, like your Vi with a black cleaver first, and then you cruise right in to the tank item second. In this case, we went Thornmail. You could go Sunfire Cape, so long that you get some HP and some armor as your second item, and then you get some magic resist, or even just HP and then an extra stat as your third item. You're gonna be strong. You're gonna be able to tank a lot. I can't believe the enemy threw that one in the garbage, but well played to him. Remember, you can't fuck with the big man. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and hit the join button for more. Peace. Bye-bye.